Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. As talks about title today's video, I want to introduce you guys to the 7-foot lockdown in NBA 2K24. So, strength is actually extremely important when it comes to defense in this game. I know we're thinking maybe we won't fall for the bait, this, that, and the other. Strength might not matter in this game. It does. Immovable Enforcer is the best defensive badge in the game in my opinion. I think if you were to make a devious lock build that had maybe 6'6" with Hall of Fame Movable Enforcer and still have gold or Hall of Fame clamps, it'd be the best defensive build in the game. I'm gonna be real with you guys. That build would be unstoppable, or unbeatable, I should say. But anyway, in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing to you guys me running like on-ball defense pretty much against not exactly a comp team, like a super comp team, but like someone that knows what they're doing with movement a little bit. So you're going to see, we're actually starting off with me and Joey playing like sides on the 1 and 2, or on the 2 and 3 right here. So this guy's coming out in ISO. You can see Immovable Enforcer already lighting up, and I was able to just completely stonewall him. Now, this is going to be the MO of the early game right here, is me playing good defense and then Bonnie just giving up the free hash. It actually happens on the very next play too, so a little bit unfortunate. But you can see too, even using this in the pick and roll game, this is what its main intention is, to come out here, run screens, be an offensive rebounder, and then really I made it more so to play back end on defense. But as you can see, what I'm doing on defense here, and this is very key, very, very key if you guys want to be good at the defensive stuff. It's so quick that I did this that you can barely see it light up. But if you hit your right bumper on defense, and this is how it was last year, but you couldn't see it. But for this year, if you hit your right bumper on defense, then select the icon of the person you want to guard, it'll switch your arrow to them. It's going to help you a ton on defense if you're trying to play switch defense and stuff like that, where I was originally arrow on the big man, but as you can see right here, switching it onto the like ISO point guard essentially. So once again, another stonewall movable enforcer. We're getting bumpy, we're bodying up, another body up. He's out of adrenaline now off the bumps, and unfortunately Bonnie is giving up the free hash, and there's another 3-pointer for them. But we're going to continue to keep playing good defense in this, and it's truly on display. So back into the offense with the pick and roll game. Joey can still move really well as a point guard with that build. I gotta say that stretch playmaker that he has is a freak, bro. It's insane with the way it can move, and it still has solid defense as well. It can definitely hold its own. So once again, coming out here, I'm predicting that, you know, he's gonna go for the switch. You guys might think like, well, if you're such a good defender, why is Joey manned up on him instantly? I'm seeing that they're just trying to get the switch onto me anyway. So he's wasting time. He's wasting, you know, like space and just the time of dribbling and stuff like that to try and get me on him. And now, as you can see, like they're down to 14 seconds, and he just got into his ISO finally. Now, you can see right here, I'm kind of walling off one side so I can predict, I really got to explain how I'm playing defense on this build. You want to get up in their chest, because with the Immovable Enforcer and just how good body up bumps are in this game, and how hard it is to dribble as well, if you get up on them tight and you can like kind of take away one side, you can kind of predict that they're going to have to move this way. So I'm walling off one window that he can get out of, like I'm taking away this left right here. The only way he can go, to my knowledge, is right here, and if I see him start driving right, then I'll just play the drive. If he fades right, I'll play the fade. It's all you got to do. You're taking away half the court. It's not hard to guard that, and then at that point, you're going to just rely on I got crazy vert. I got 83 vert with 92 block on this build, and then 85 interior defense as well. So that is completely doable. It's not a fluke chase down. I only got silver on it right now, but it eventually gets gold. You know, I'm on gold anchor and eventually get gold chase down as well. You can see right there, Bonnie dotting the corner help, and then Joey's got the wide open corner 3. So now, once again, I'm gonna be switching arrow pretty early. They're just gonna be trying to get this, force the switch, bro. They think that's the sauce. Now, unfortunately, I do give up a pretty easy drive right there. So not exactly like, you know, it's not 100% flawless defense or anything like that, but as you can see, he's still pretty capable of moving. Like, it's a pretty quick point guard, so we give up one little drive right there. At the end of the day, that's the other thing that I see the value of too, is that like this build has such great chase down and interior defensive ability and switch ability that I'm not sure I see the purpose of a small lock in this game. Point guards really do struggle to move in this game, and it's really hard for him to get open and like create. I mean, as you can see, like he's not like a terrible dribbler by any means. Now, right there, I kind of randomly switch onto the PG because that was just my intention late anyway. Bonnie gets a good contest right there, long rebound, but they're able to get it. A free shot right there, but he still misses because, in case you guys haven't seen how this game works, and Mike Wang has deflected this and said it's not a thing, but bro, The shooting slump is real. Also, demon off ball right there for Bonnie, and he's able to get a wide open corner three. I'm popping physical take for the sake of defense too, so I'm getting more speed, more strength as well, and that's going to be killer. But as you can see, once again, Bonnie, I don't know where my man is going right now, bro. This is the matchup right here. He's been shooting from the hash all game, so now we're a little bit out of place on defense. Like, we would have ideally been in sides right there, and I either pick up the left hard and Joey picks up the right hard, or whatever the case may be. So I don't mean to be hating on Bonnie too much here. It's just he's had a little bit of a tendency to get like lax on defense. But anyway, an unfortunate lob. I ended up thinking that we should just rescreen, and then they ended up like going for the alley-oop right there. But as you can see, nice little pluck on the point guard. I'm still like, just matchup hunting over here. I'm making sure that my guy's not going to be getting any scoring. It's a little bit of an ego lock situation, but I'm having fun playing defense on this build, man. It's been so fun. So they're boxed. I'm ended up like, getting good contest. Joey's out there to contest his guy too. He gets a red 74 on it. As you can see, I'm going to cut it off, but this blowout dribble move can go crazy on this build too. I didn't do it because my intention was to do it to the left right here because the offhand speed boost is really good, but Bonnie's staying back, so I figured I might get bumped by like 2 people, so I just kind of panic passed back to him, and then we ended up going to Joey. Joey's going to try and create on offense a little bit too, but nothing there, so we're going back to Bonnie in the PNR game. So once again, gold brick wall, 90 strength. You pair that with the golden movable enforcer too. Bonnie with a nice crab. We're down there for the box and the rebound. And these guys are pretty much wrapped up now. So last possession of defense. I'm coming out. I'm switching my arrow off rip. I'm just gonna try and like take him from default. But look at this. We got the dude running from the 7-footer, bro. He's going at the dude with 94 prim and 91 steal, and we got him running away from the double bigs on the ISO. And not to mention that he just hasn't been able to ISO the big man anyway. And then boom, air ball right there. So the defense is on display throughout this whole lineup, but also, I wanted to mainly showcase my build and like the getting physical defense and like really getting up on people tight. So Bonnie goes for a spin jumper right there, knocks that down. What a crazy shot. And we ended up winning 21-10 in that game. 14-game win streak, by the way, with this lineup. And we actually hopped off it. We didn't even lose with this lineup. We haven't lost yet with this lineup. But anyway, 8 for 8 on offense, 1 turnover, and then as far as like defense goes, the guy I was guarding gets like maybe two lays and stuff like that. That's about it. And then they just ended up resorting to a couple off-ball shots early on in the game. Besides that, they were completely boxed, bro. And we had one little miscue on defense as well, where he kind of just got free off us not being set up in sides early. Alright, so into the next game, we got another point guard that's going to be moving pretty good, and we're going ISO defense in this one too. So this is probably the second best defensive display that we have on display right here. And then we got another gameplay right after this as well with another like screen type team. So early on, we're trying to get open on offense. Bonnie not really able to create much, so we're going straight to Joey. Joey creates something real quick for us, and boom, he goes for the post hop. I'm down there for the offensive rebound though. That's what's so major key, but unfortunately, I get a really bad take right there. So anyway, into defense, we're going straight to the PG. They're gonna go a little bit of screen game, but they're gonna eventually kind of get out of this when they realize the matchup. But once again, unfortunately, Bonnie, the ball watching on defense, and it's gonna happen a lot in this game too. So unfortunately, this is the best defensive display I got with the build, because it's me going crazy on defense, and unfortunately there's a lot of like open looks off ball in a lot of games like this. And this is what I've noticed a lot in this game, fellas. Like, if you like really do not pay attention too much to what's going on besides your matchup, people don't need very much help in this game, to be honest. We've been trying to say it as a squad for a long time now in this game so far, like ever since I first hopped on it, to be honest. These point guards, they can't move well enough, bro. They really, like, you do not need much help, to be real with you, unless it's on the screen. Like right here, I mean, if he goes right off that screen, Joey can pick up for it if I like can't chase him hard enough. But mind you, I'm playing on a build that has 67 speed, and I'm fighting through screens sometimes. Joey with the wide open 3 right there, doesn't go for it. Bonnie's gonna get a decent shot right here with the fade, but fades are a little bit tougher in this game. Long rebound, so I miss it, but Bonnie goes straight for the steal on the lock, gets it with that 91 steal rating at point guard that he's got. And you're gonna see we get a pretty good screen right here. Joey with the good shot off the corner help, but unfortunately misses that. But I'm there for the rebound put back, and there we go. 4-3 lead. So I'm out here on defense. Once again, they're going to come out and ISO me this time, and the point guard is just not going to be doing anything, bro. Look at this stuff. So he ends up trying to advance up the court. Nothing there. I'm there for all this stuff. I'm icing him away from the screen. As you can see, I'm taking away his right so he can't go toward the screen. He's just trying to catch Bonnie ball watching again, and they're just chucking up shots on a corner contest, bro. Like, I mean, it's not a good look. Unfortunately, I get a really bad turnover right there, though. Low ball handle. The build does eventually get 62 ball handle, but right now I'm at 41 because I just haven't upgraded it. But anyway, back on defense. Once again, I am just fiending for the PG. I'm not going anywhere. I got a point to prove, fellas. I'm here to play some defense on this 7-footer. And if they want to ISO me with the 6'2 point guard and just try and cook up, they can go ahead and do that, bro. But it ain't gonna be working. Now you can see they keep trying to resort to something. Like, they can't get open on this ISO, so they keep trying to resort to picking on Bonnie. But Bonnie's got a defensive point guard as well. They might think he's just got like a no DPG because they're also probably thinking, why in the world is this 7-footer guarding me if this point guard did have defense? But it's because, honestly, we're not giving you any free buckets on that ISO stuff, bro. I'm going straight for chase downs. And as you can see, Krabs, you can get back in front. Unfortunately, we don't get the rebound. He gets a wide open shot, but now, once again, he's probably in the shooting slump, like I've told you guys. And I'm here to tell you, like, yeah, that stuff Mike Wang was talking about, bro, it's so not true that like, he thinks the shooting slump is not in the game. I understand he's the developer and stuff, but I think it's a bug. I think it was just not intentionally in the game or something like that, and it is, because even after acknowledging it, it's still in the game. Like, I've seen lights out shooters so far just go completely cold off the fact that they're in that shooting slump and they start 0 for 2 and they can't hit. I've seen that on streams. I've seen it on my team. I've seen every loss we've got on this game is due to, like, both of them getting in shooting slumps just because they start 0 for 2. It's definitely a thing. I promise you. But anyway, Bonnie with the shot right there. I get the offensive rebound. Joey's kind of open off the O board, but he's going to go into the post. They're fouling once again. They got the point guard stuck on him because their point guard actually doesn't have defense, whereas ours does have defense. And I'm telling you guys what, like, Bonnie only has 81 ball handling. He can move. Look at this too. Like, you don't even need ball handling to create half the time. They want a different matchup right here, so I'm telling Bonnie hit me and Joey stay in the corner. And as you can see, he does go back to the corner because they don't want this lock on Joey in the first place. They want to switch someone else onto him and get the lock up onto Bonnie. So Dot with 94 pass ac. I know a lot of people thought that was gonna be troll, but whether it's for Pro-Am or for Park, it's been so fire to use, bro. I am in love. Right here, you can see Bonnie's getting an early bump steal. He's going nowhere with this stuff, and obviously that one's more on him. Like, Bonnie played great defense right there. I didn't really do a whole lot besides play some overtop umbrella. Right here, my intention was for Bonnie to hit me early because the lock wouldn't really move until this guy is allowed to. So once the point guard can move, lock might have wanted to switch, but honestly, you can't really bet on that either in the first place because they're so far away from each other. So I was hoping he'd hit me and then I could just kind of make the dot with the 95 pass ac, but it is what it is. Anyway, lockdown gets down in the paint. They almost have something for free, but now Bonnie's going to go ahead and play the ISO D, and you're going to see, like, honestly, this is why I say getting up on their chest is, like, really good, because I feel playing off on defense, and I'm just going to use him as an example of why I don't like this style of defense. Like, I don't like gapping defenders in this game. I don't like, you know, playing distance on them. I like to get up on them, take away one side, ice them away from the screen maybe, as in, like, play right on their right hip, and then force them left into maybe a contest for me or a rotate where I could drop and then he would swing out to the corner. But as you can see, a little miscommunication as far as where they would go on defense. Not to mention Bonnie's a little bit smaller, so it'll be a little bit hard for him to hang with the bigs. So just a tough spot to be in total, but also just, again, I do suggest to play that up on their body, like in their chest defense. I think it's the best style of defense you can play in this game. You get bumpy, you make them lose adrenaline, you get that immovable enforcer to pop up if you're a big defender like that, and it really can frustrate people. Like, it really frustrates me when people do that as well. They full court press me as a pure slasher. Like, it gets very frustrating. Anyway, as you can see, I'm just forcing him into Joey. We're going to play sides with this one. Bonnie, ball watching again, though. He gives up another 3. Unfortunate. But, I mean, you've seen us hold our own on defense in this game, right? Like, not one time have I been killed in the ISO yet. Good crab by Bonnie right there. We get a nice little just easy take to the hoop off him creating from 3. Any points go a long way in this game, if you ask me. So, right here, I'm going to try and fight through the screen a little bit early. So, I'm icing him off away from that screen again. I'm taking away his right. Wherever the screen is, I'm taking him away from. And if Joey has to step, then he can. That's exactly the intention on defense right there. To run that back one more time, like I just said, I'm taking him away from the screen. Right here, I'm like shading his right. And then if he ends up like bouncing back off it, again, I'm still shading his right because I'm taking him away from the screen. Joey playing back in can just step for this if this guy's holding B way too long. Because if we're playing sides, then it'd be smarter for him to slip. But like, as you can see, if he gets bodied on the screen, like, we got two defenders that can both hang because bigs can just play good defense in this game. I'm trying to tell you guys, I really don't think there's any purpose in coming out with a lock in this game. I really think double bigs is the most dominant park lineup you could possibly run in this game. Like, the rebounding is very random as well. So, like, to have two guys who can rebound is major. Not to mention when you can play the way Joey does. Like, look at this, bro. He's just working in a box and just able to, like, make something shake early. I love it. Like, Joey's build is insane in this game. Anyway, we got the physical takeover activated. So I got speed, I got strength. I'm trying to fight through and guard PG all the way. You can see, like, we're playing immaculate defense in this one. I'm taking him away from the screen. Once again, I'm shading one side, making sure he can't get anywhere. He's going to try and go for that little peek in the window, can't get it. He's got to dump it off the corner again, doesn't get it anywhere to go. They're going to try and reset right here. I'm taking away that left, but now I'm taking away the right. Now Joey's able to pick up to the corner and just hedge for me, and now he's back on the interior D. Like, bro, it is straight boxed out here. They don't got anything to go. It's insane. So anyway, Joey coming back on the offensive end right here. He's going to try and create a little bit, but he gets a forced pickup, so I'm just here for a reset, and then Joey just tries to shoot over him too. But, oh well. Bonnie, long rebound, like I was just saying. Rebounding is very unpredictable in this game. Joey with the catch, run, fade. He's able to get that one to go. We were there for the rebound even still. So 18-9, and here we are once again. ISO defense. The dude's in the shooting slump now probably as well, so you can just sag off him and just play it all easy. You really could just play low sides, but honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and fight through screens on this possession. Look at me, matching speed with him too. I mean, it's insane, bro. Like, and then he tries to work in that little window right there. Bonnie's able to get enough of a contest to get an open, quote unquote, rather than a wide open. Not to mention, like I just told you guys, he's on shooting slump too. Like, this man was 1 for 3 from 3 before that and had missed his last, I think, 2 at least, or maybe the 3. So, and mind you, even Bonnie's on a shooting slump right now on over 2. So I am just not a fan of it personally. I heard that they're going to tick it up to like about 4 or 5 or something like that. But that would be a great idea, by the way. If they keep shooting slump in the game where it does affect your shooting, but it's like 4 or 5, I think that'd be a great idea. But once again, another, oh shoot, my bad. I didn't even mean to fast forward like that or rewind. But once again, another long rebound, and then Joey's able to relocate to the corner off that, and boom, there we go. So point guard had 3 points and it wasn't even on me. Besides that, he had 2 turnovers and was 0 for 4 when I was guarding him. And boy, that was that tough. I mean, and not to mention like a couple off-ball freebies on that 2 assists right there. So I'm telling you guys, this 7-footer can play some freaking defense, man. Now, I was going to show you guys this third gameplay right here, and it was against like pretty good players. And matter of fact, I will show you the gameplay. Let me go show you the build first, because I know a lot of you guys are probably trying to see what we're working with. Then we'll wrap up the video with guarding this 6'2 GOAT status with a 92 overall. Alright, so if you want to see how the build is created, like replicating all the ratings that I had on the build in the builder, feel free to check out the video. It's one of my most popular videos early on in this year's game. The 7-footer, like center pretty much. 7-foot inside center is the build video. So 89 dunk with a 90 standing dunk. You get gold precision with gold rise up, and obviously you can still get pro contact dunks as well. So that's pretty nice. Not to mention the 95 pass act is insane, bro. It's actually wild. You have that 40 ball handle for the normal SIGs, and then the 40 speed of ball for the normal dribble style. You can do that blowout dribble move I was talking about. And then as far as the defense goes, 66 prim, 60 steal, and 67 speed is what's capable of playing defense like this in this game, bro. It's insane. 90 strength, 83 vert, and then we got the 92 block and the 85 interior defense as well. Pairing that with elite rebounding on both ends of the court, offensive and defensive. And you get that gold rebound chaser, Hoff box out beast with a 90 strength warming people, and it's still an agile build as far as the speed goes. I'm in love, bro. It's like literally the most amazing build I could possibly be playing on right now. So as far as the badges that we have the level at right now, I use my gold floor setter on needle threader because it just gets 0 progress at all, and I can't envision like a world where it's gonna be easy to get up either. So I just have it at that because I got really good pass act and I want to take advantage of that. We got the Hoff post playmaker, golden movable enforcer. It's through the roof. I haven't like even worked on this intentionally at all. It just happens to be popping up in park 24/7. We get that gold precision dunker, like I said. I mean, bro, this is an insane build. I'm in love with it for sure. So anyway, we'll get back to the gameplay now, and as you can see, I'm getting really close to that gold chase down artist too. But we'll get back to the gameplay now and get that third and final video against, as you can see, that really good small PG. Also, if you guys didn't know, I'm pairing up with NBA 2K Lab this year, so you can use code Laker for 20% off at checkout at their website. That's NBA2KLab.com. On this website is all types of really good statistical jump shot information. You can also test the jumpers on their website too. Plug the controller straight into your phone or to your PC. You can get early, green, late. It'll tell you where you need to adjust on that jump shot. Or if you don't know what jumper you want to run, you just go to their jump shot recommender. You punch in your height, the jump shot rating that you're working with, and then based on the milliseconds of timing that you get, it'll recommend you a jump shot. So again, if you want to use code Laker for 20% off at checkout, that's NBA2KLab.com. Appreciate you guys, and we'll get back to the video. As far as the rest of their team goes, they had a lock and like a popper big as well. So they're pretty much like a stage lineup in a way. And I think some of these people are pretty notable players as well. I don't know if this is the Uzi that I know to be, but if it is, he's a really good lockdown. So I mean, either way, this guy was playing perfectly fine defense too. But now you can see here's the like prerogative of the lineup, right? So we're gonna target that small point guard and put him to work. So Joey's taking him down in the post. With this build, he can go post, he can go, you know, pick and roll game, whatever he needs. Unfortunately, wide open miss right there, but it is what it is. Anyway, into the defense. I'm going straight right bumper A so I can get that matchup. Bonnie's playing sides with me. He plays great side defense and gets that bump right there. But either way, they're able to keep the ball. So now I'm fighting through a screen and everything too, bro. And like they're gonna resort to this popper trying to dominate. He does get like a decent take, but we end up getting a block or like a foul that wasn't called or anything like that. I don't know what exactly it was. But point guard's trying to jump at Joey. He gets a couple bumps though. He is getting kind of bumpy low key. But anyway, Joey taking him down in the post again. Really nice post hop over to the middle, and he's able to get that to go. So this is probably, you know, this is a decent comp game right here. I can't really imagine like other people being that much better. As you see, Bonnie like kind of showing a little bit far from me, but either way, this point guard is going to be able to kind of work pretty well in a booth. Like he was definitely the most capable mover we had played in this game, and it wasn't the perfect defense. I didn't play like amazing defense or anything like that. But now they see that we're going to keep attacking the point guard, so they like tried to put him on Bonnie instead of Joey. That is a mistake, as you can see. Like Bonnie's going to be able to create with that 75 speed with ball, 81 ball handle I've been trying to put you guys onto in these build videos. I'll have the SIGs on my slasher pretty soon as well for you guys, because you can truly move, bro, with that level of ball handling. It's insane. Right there, he tries to go for like a really quick crab, doesn't get that to go. I'm telling you guys, though, he's going to be doing that a lot in this game, and we're going to be getting a lot of contests on them. Like, he thinks a lot of this stuff is free, but I'm telling you, we can really get contests on that stuff. Like, I'm playing really tight. Now, this one right here, great shot. Like, that was a really good shot, and once again, dudes just can't shoot in this game, bro. It's so tough on them. Like, and then now he's in the slump, too, so now I'm not even worried about the shots, not to mention I'm getting contests on those crabs, like I was saying. Now, he's trying to reset once again. I'm trying to get up on him tight. He's not really going to be getting too much if you ask me right there. Now, unfortunately, a little bit more ball watching from Bonnie, but he's actually able to play really good defense on that one where he gets a 20% contest. So honestly, I do respect it, because at the end of the day, you can bait them into really bad shots. It's just what I've been trying to tell Bonnie is I don't think I need a lot of help, especially considering he's really small. So if they ever cut on him, he can't really like get back to his or anything like that. So I just think he should like lock in on his guy a little bit more, but it is what it is. And now for sides defense, that's a completely different story. But once again, look at this. Like we're getting another contest on this crab attempt or just a little peek window attempt. So he thinks this is going to be the shot right here. He thinks that, you know, this is like, and to be fair, it looks like a pretty good one, to be real with you guys. But once again, the 67 Prim D and, you know, just no challenger is still doing it to him, bro. Like, it's insane. Just, I don't know if, like, they think just because my wingspan is way, like, super crazy big or, you know, just my body frame is just, like, gigantic. But they are giving me contests on this build that I just, like, don't even really understand and fathom. So, anyway, they're going to be putting the point guard on Bonnie right here, so I try and hit him. But now we're looking for Joey off ball because they're trying to hide the PG over there. So now I'm staying out of the way so that my guy doesn't hawk the lane. I'm off balling Bonnie, and now I'm letting Joey kind of create in a booth. And now he's going to come out here, hit that hezzy. He doesn't get it to go, but this is the perk of the build. He can just go ahead and enter the post if he's getting boxed. Now, he low-key was still playing amazing defense right there. The point guard was. So he's able to box up Joey right there. Bonnie is getting a crazy try on that with the lane and then able to almost save the ball too. And, you know, ironically, what we're doing for pick and roll defense is I'm guarding the PG, but we're having Bonnie guard the back end right here. So, like, if they want to, you know, they could try and just dominate him down low. But he's still got 65 interior D with, like, a 6'3" with about a 6'6" wingspan, I think, 6'7", something like that. And, you know, this game, it just sucks for, like, paint offense, bro. It's terrible. Like, I mean, Bonnie can hang with a popper like this who doesn't have great finishing. So that's where a lot of people screw up on their builds, too, because they think these outside bigs are going to dominate, right? because it's like tough for spacing or whatnot. But now, what are you gonna do when we just switch everything on the pops and you don't got good interior finishing to score on someone like Bonnie? Because like if you're a popper in this game, yeah, you probably do have like 65 driving dunk with 40 standing dunk and about 25 close shot right now on your build. So you can't really get that, and as you can see off the switch, we're able to get Bonnie to just completely bump the mess out of him, and then we get a contact lob and transition on the popper big, quote unquote. So I don't know, man. I get it. Like I understand the value of an outside big, but boy, are these inside just killing in this game. So Bonnie playing great defense right there, but as you can see, he's able to just kind of nudge past him, and that's why I say like these big locks are low-key kind of devious, bro, because I'm getting a lot like up into his chest and stuff like I've been trying to tell you guys. And I mean, Bonnie like really could have got a nice bump right there. To be fair, again, that's me. Like if this is me personally, I see an overload. What I'm doing on defense is I'm taking away that left from him, because then I could force him into the 2 defenders. You don't see that often in threes where it's overload instead of like double corners, but that's what I absolutely try and take advantage of if they're in overload, is take off that left from them, take that left away, force them right into that help defender. You can like kind of actually bait a little bit for once on threes when it's like that, but he's able to just get to that left on him, unfortunately. So there's another, basket for the PG that wasn't really with me guarding him. I'm not trying to like, be on some Richard Sherman stuff where I'm like counting the stats that are on me or not, but I just am trying to like really speak to the power of my build to you guys and like talk about how you can come out here with double bigs in this exact lineup that we're running right here, or like tonic in this spot of like where Joey is. And if you guys have been following the channel, I hope there are some of your boys in your circle that do try and play like these two, because obviously me as the inside center, if you guys try and play like me, I would assume that you've probably tried to look for people that play like Joey and Tonic and stuff like that. But anyway, unfortunately, a little open take for the popper right there, but he doesn't get that to go. I'm switching my icons back onto the PG because, as you can see, it left. And look at this. It's getting bumpy, man. It's getting real bumpy. We go for the dunk meter in transition, and he's just running straight into me because I'm taking away that side, but I'm getting unpredictable with what side I'm taking away. And now right here, he's going to try for the crab again. I'm in front, buddy. It doesn't work like that. I get long range on the rebound, too. I'm flying. He's mad. He's standing still. He's probably raging quite a bit right now. And I tell you what, I understand, man. Like, this build is, like, frustrating, like, to deal with 100%. So now, even more frustrating, we're putting him in the defensive action, and now you can see they're trying to front off that corner. We got a little dot to Joey, like, that's available, but Bonnie's going to try and go for that crab. Unfortunate miss, but they're out in transition. Point guard gets a little look at not having to have me guard him, but Bonnie's reaching, so we get to reset, get me on him anyway. Now, this is where, like, we're cool with the matchups anyway, because, like, I have Bonnie on the big and me on the PG, but, like, in this situation, I'm on the big and Bonnie's on PG, so we can, like, just switch that back if they try and go at us, but Bonnie can also just play some ISO defense with that 94 prim point guard build that we got out here. I mean, it's looking tough. Now, I try and drop on that, and he dots that, but, again, dudes just can't shoot in this game, bro. I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, it's actually, like, sad. But, anyway, we're hitting that blowout dribble move right there. Don't get anything to really shake, but I low-key could have got there in the interior. And then, so Joey going with that pro moving hezzy, it really can move, bro, at these big bigs. I'm gonna be real with you guys. The big man dribbling is a little bit overdone in this game. Like, I don't see any value in being, like, a small guard in this game unless you have someone like what Bonnie is, where he's, like, a true two-way PG. But, like, to come out here with a crazy high ball handle, like 81 or higher, I just don't see the value of, personally. I think 81 ball handle for that silver speed booster is like the best possible thing you can do in this game. And look at this. They're trying to dominate Bonnie again with the popper. He gets a really lucky like layup animation where Bonnie doesn't actually get a contest on it. But I'm telling you guys, like he definitely can contest those. Like it just happened to be a really bad animation, I guess, for us. But anyway, they're helping off Joey. Joey's wide open in the corner three again. 20-6. They're having a rough time here, bro. I mean, it's looking real tough. But anyway, I got the defensive take pop this game. I don't have the physicals take over. So he tries to hit a bailout right there. A really good redirect. I didn't think he was gonna be able to get that pass off in the first place. But once again, point guard's in the shooting slump. It's all over from there, bro. So he goes 2 for 8, 2 turnovers, a D+ teammate grade, a 92 GOAT status, taking the L to the fat 18-game win streak, as you can see, like popping up in the background right here. And again, we didn't lose, we just topped off this thing too. So 10 for 14 as a team right there. We held them to 3 for 13 on 0 for 9 from 3 and 2 turnovers. And yeah, it's looking real greasy out here, bro. So anyway, that is off video. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, sub if you're new, tell them noties, all good stuff. And like always, try to 2,000 likes. If you made it to the end of the video, put lock or put footer in the comments. Short sports my way through. This build can do it all though, bro. I'm using this for comp pro-am, playing actual center. I can come out here and play, you know, pick and roll game on offense and park. I can run lock if I want to. I can play back end. I can switch everything on screens. I mean, it's looking so tough, bro. But anyway, that is all for the video. Hope you all enjoyed. And other than that, take it easy, man. Peace.